would like to play first, and we'd like a tortured existence and a swamp. Can we get there? Wow, should have been more specific. I guess we keep this hand. Wow, man, this deck is just evil. Yeah, I'll keep. Whatever. We can always hand size, discard something, and get our tortured existence going if we if we absolutely have to. Just for kicks. If it weren't for a wild mongrel, I would just play 3 tortured existences on the first 2 turns, cause why not? Why not? Oh my goodness. Is it really too much to ask? See, I don't know. I've been kind of down on Stinkweed Imp, but this is where he would be pretty good. Ooh, almost didn't cast my card there. That would have been bad. Alright. Please don't be playing Grape Shot Combo. Or something like that. Something non-interactive. Because I really need time to set up. Another Cloud Post deck? Jeez. Alright, well, might as well get this out there. Don't want to just lose my engine to a capsize. Now I just need any creature I can cast. Or a forest. And I will be in alright shape. Alright, or a swamp. That's good too. Yeah. This is not going very well. I could draw a Chittering Rats, or an Augur of Skulls, or anything. That will do it. Fume Spitter. Alright. And pass the turn. I mean, at least now I will be able to get something going with... I think I just want to off this and use it to cast the Root Walla. Actually, why would I do that? Never mind. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Battle for 1. He can condescend this pretty easily, but we'll get it back. He could also prohibit. He opts not to. Looks like he's stuck on red mana, but maybe he's just sandbagging a mountain because he hasn't had to play it yet. But I mean, the Glimmer Post is usually the last land they play. Mole Drifter. Okay. And there's the mountain. Flame Slash. Okay, let's see here. I think I just let it die and then Root Walla it back. I think that's the best thing to do. So activate this, targeting this. Now a Stinkweed Imp would be a fine draw, because we could get our graveyard full of things to abuse our things. Yeah, I know, that made a lot of sense. So what can we do here? We can attack with both. Probably just take it. If he puts Mole Drifter in front of Root Walla, yeah, I think we just bash with both here. We definitely bash with Root Walla. If he blocks Fume Spitter, then we could mongrel it back. But then we'd have to sacrifice it. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's get in there with Root Walla. And do this. Might as well do this. Eventually we'll hit a Dredger, and we can get our engine going. If he hasn't killed us with Rolling Thunder by then, which is entirely possible. Glimmer Post. Looks like another Mole Drifter is coming. Nope, Compulsive. Yeah, we're actually way behind this game, but if we hit a Dredger, I think we'll be ahead. Since he can't really keep our men off the board as long as there's a source of creatures. So he could kill us before we get anywhere, which is looking like what's going to happen if we keep drawing crap. Hey, there's a sort of a man. Question is, do we want this one or the Wild Mongrel? I think we definitely bash in. I think Leech is just better than Wild Mongrel because we already have 2 other discard outlets. So I think we'll just take the bigger guy. Preordain, okay. Yeah, this guy's gonna have all the mana in the world, and he's gonna probably Rolling Thunder us out long before we get anything going. Very disappointing. Yep, Prophetic Prism draws him another card. These Fume Spitters have been disappointing. Of course, I've played against all Cloud Post and Island decks, and they're in there for Infect, but maybe it's a sign they should be moved to the sideboard where they could perhaps do more good. This whole deck in general has been pretty underwhelming. There's only been one game where I really got the engine going. The 3rd game against Post. Jeez. Now I'm getting crushered. Seems pretty bad for me. Yeah. I think this game is just over. Kind of disappointing. I mean, admittedly, I was only playing this, like, I'm playing this to try to learn, but what I'm learning is that this deck is pretty awful. I guess I can try to trade my Leech and my Rootwalla for his dude. Man, this deck is so bad if you don't draw the exact right mix of everything. I actually think I just take 8 here and try to come up with something. Preferably a Stinkweed Imp. Tortured Existence and Tortured Existence seems like the way to go. And I try to trade all my guys and 2 life for his, but I think I'll just take 8 and try to come up with something here. It could just fireball me out for all I know. Yeah, Compulsive. It's hard to believe he doesn't have a Rolling Thunder in there somewhere. I guess he doesn't. And we've got nothing. Alright, next game. I guess I could have chumped with the Rootwalla there. Would have been better than just taking 8, because then I could have tortured it back. So that was a little bit of a punt, but I don't think we had any sort of gas at all. Alright, well, last time the Duress plus Augur of Skulls package seemed to work pretty good against the Postman. So we will bring it back in. The Silhawk replica has been pretty bad, although when you play against the same deck a lot, you can get the feeling that a card is really terrible when it's really just not good in the matchup, if that makes sense. I feel like I cut something besides. I feel like there was one Fume Spitter left, but maybe not. Did I cut this? I don't know. Alright, we're going to give this a shot.